Hey everyone, Hearted Shadow here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So previously, we found out that I was partially right, that Thanatos was Polixia, the sister that Castris completely forgot about. And now Castris is going to fulfill her destiny. But before we do that, as typical... Let me see, who am I getting? Sure. Oh, I keep doing that. So, yeah, we'll take care of this.
Have some sunshine.
Get through that.
Can you find the answer?
And then we'll move on.
Future will come.
Again.
That hurt. Hey there, Ninja.
Still waters of oblivion.
So may the wind. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Have some sunshine.
Yeah, you literally did not miss anything.
For tomorrow.
Other than me just doing my silly recap. That's all you've missed.
Destroy the skies.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Is that all? Her agony. Sun tear the sky.
Yeah, she did say that hurts.
Empty shell. Hail the new dawn.
I'm just kind of here like, okay.
Quench the flames of blood.
I'm pretty sure that would hurt.
Is that all?
Especially since he's literally going Sephiroth on you.
All stars burn to ash.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Future will come.
Feeling spiffy? Bash it.
For tomorrow.
Yes, we know that hurts.
Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Can you find the answer?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Have some sunshine. Feeling spiffy?
Destined for oblivion.
Don't be rash.
Future will come.
So may the wind. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Sun tear the sky. Quench the flames of blood. Rented by strife. Hail the new dawn. So without substance. Sun tear the sky. Quench the flames of blood. Is that all? Her agony! Hail the new dawn! All stars burn to ash.
Alright. So let's see. Okay. No, not that. And just double checking here. And like I said before, I'm going to forever be sad that I couldn't get the Dahlia, but... oh well. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, and I guess... okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna go back to Anax's point of view and see what he's trying to do.
Be grateful for all this clamor. That is the sound of thoughts clashing.
It's like, I'm not going there. You can't force me. Well, then again, there's really nothing else here for me to do. I can't even go jump in the water. It can't be like that time I had Cloud and Tifa swimming in the lake thingy at the gold saucer. So, and then I also claimed that treasure chest that was over there, so yeah. Really nothing left for me to do but progress the story. Empty, like my soul.
Fine. So they are leaving the final debate to him.
Yup. And we did kind of see... well, we saw the earlier debate, but yeah, I guess now he's going to be here to finish the job.
Let those Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people!
Those terrible Chrysos heirs! Won't someone please think about the people? Oh, yeah, the people! And what is with that lady in the corner? Like, she's just doing the... like, very softly clapping, and then she just looks so bored. Like, oh god, when is this gonna be over? I want to go home. I need to make dinner still. Like, don't worry, Karen. It's almost over for you. The cube.
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Yep. Except for Karen over there, who just wants to get home already.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Well, you thought wrong.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
Me personally, I don't think so, but...
Akuma has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence.
yes, but... considering what the Council of Elders is doing...
But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium.
It honestly kind of feels that way.
So, do you have an answer to that question?
No, I don't.
Oh no.
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place.
Really? Then who should be asking it?
Is Aglaya entrusting the world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about.
Ask not what Akuma can do for you. Ask what you can do for Akuma.
You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it. Thank you, Professor Anaxa.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
Who will you be voting for?
I can't tell if I should vote for Nixon or Kennedy.
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Alright. Oh, we have to talk to him? Okay, Finon just disappeared. Alright, look at this lady over here like a supermodel. Okay, well. I don't want to talk to you. Oh.
Lord Anaxa, you're finally here.
Okay, the game's gonna force me anyway.
The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage soon. The resolution will be passed after that. Lady Kindness has reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it?
No. Well, actually, yeah, lead the way.
All right. This way, please.
I actually don't necessarily mind things remaining the way they are. For religious sake. I'm a little nervous.
It looks like Karen is a little more interested now.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you Finan of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akuma, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
And you're gonna... Damn, you're petty. Like, you're really gonna hold that against him?
Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the Flame Chase journey?
Can this dude really face down kindness?
I don't know, Karen. I would like to think so.
I actually don't necessarily mind things remaining the way they are. For religious sake.
By Kefali above, dear citizens of Akuma, as you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, and your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
You heard him. Look. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
Hydes Elysiae, my beloved hometown, is a village forgotten by time. It is a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way to the sea. I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish I could invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't. Because she, and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved home is no more. I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Finan? Aren't we the best of friends? That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 Titans of Calamity Con, Akuma will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them back, they are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaper has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching, why is Akuma still a picture of peace?
You shut your whore mouth.
Exactly! The city of Akuma shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed? No! This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear.
And she continues to look like an incredibly hot and beautiful Greek goddess while she does it. Although when she stares at you, she looks like she doesn't care.
Council of Elders claims that Aglaia will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akama away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akima's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
And what do we do with vermin? Exterminate!
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaia has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows.
Yeah, what have they done for anybody? Aside from just be annoying and noisy.
Not once has she ever failed Akama. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akama. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power? Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaia, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
This crisis is only our best interests in mind. I still don't understand it. I will never believe our peace are always have to end. So,
And Anaxa seems to be eating all of this up. In an uproar, representative leaders from different cities in Akama throw pieces of pottery into the Dolium. Wow.
At the present time, on the scales of Talentum, those who call for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
Perfectly balanced, as everything should be. Although this isn't Thanos, so... Of course! Of course it's gonna be down to one vote! That's gonna shape everything! Of course!
As expected. This is the moment when the flame chase journey is the closest to its end.
And now, it's your turn to vote, Lord Anaxagoras.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
Nope. Because of course, it would all come down to his vote. If that's not irony, I don't know what is. Either irony, or very prestigious planning.
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
I have long since made a decision.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world. The last vote.
Vote for Kindness!
The die is cast.
Vote for Bowser!
Always the performer.
Talk about a grand entrance.
Oh, I can talk to her.
The last vote.
Not much for words, are you? Then again, not like they would have anything to say to each other, and she's just smiling.
Always the performer.
I'm sure a lot of people would like to be in this position right now.
Entrance.
A lot of guys especially, because, well... Anyway... Well, it was nice knowing you people. Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy. If I shoot this thing, is my vote disqualified?
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
What's he doing?
He's taking a nap. I don't know.
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Well, I don't know. Who do you think you are, no-name NPC?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1, do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2, never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Because you called me Anaxa, I'm gonna vote against you! I doubt that's gonna be what happens. What kind of 5D chess is he playing here? Assuming it is.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
He's waiting for something to interrupt the assembly and cause a world-threatening crisis. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of what happened in Blue Exorcist. And now we have the Children of the Corn trying to manipulate us.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Hello, tides.
You are...
Well done, child. Just as I foresaw, you have achieved great things.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
I respect you immensely, sir, but...
You cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us, Empedocles.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I guess if we look at what Empedocles says, essentially, the truth is in your hands. Basically, our destinies are not written in stone. It's up to us to shape them. So in other words, you want the truth? The truth is whatever you make it to be. Should you only act from within.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
Oh my god, shut up!
Silence! Silence, everyone!
Yes. Can't you tell that this is stressing him out? I don't know, but either way it's getting annoying.
Behold, Circes. Here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof.
Gentlemen, Behold!
For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Thank you, Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else. I have deciphered the truth of this world.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and to Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Lygus, you can't!
Sorry, but... well, if you don't think the system works... well, whose fault is it?
Onyxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind?
Yes. Can't you tell by the crazed laughter he was having? Well, not really, but...
I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance, just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Yes.
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty.
You've heard of naughty by nature. Meet paranoid by nature. Well, anyway. Yeah, for some reason, I guess I have that on my mind just because I just randomly heard some old Naughty by Nature song like days ago, and it stuck with me.
If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides.
Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics.
Because I, and I alone, am the truth.
You're half right. If we go off the whole thing that I was saying earlier.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly.
Yes. I love democracy. I love the Republic. Yeah, I'm just quoting the Star Wars prequels left and right now.
I have observed that Arkema has chosen her destiny. This Citizens' Assembly has resolved to continue the Flame Chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
Like I said, if you have a problem with the system, well...
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer.
Are you not entertained? Okay, now I'm just gonna quote Gladiator.
By your leave, Lord Lycus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
And kindness is like a steamed vegetable, only smarter.
What is this performer up to now? So apropos.
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution.
Yep, so he made his vote, but with some strings attached. Of course.
Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness?
Nonsense! What is he getting at?
No one? Must I pick somebody to answer? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure?
Okay, he called you out, and... well, not so strong and wise and... what was the other thing? Oh, wise and profound. Not so wise and profound now, are you?
No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
He's calling you out.
What are you trying to do?
Do you not realize that he just insulted you to your face? Jeez.
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Useless!
Hey! Mind your tongue!
Mind your tongue.
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
He's trying to put on the ultimate show.
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
Okay. Okay. Well then. I guess the only thing I can say to that is... considering I have Finan and... he has the symbol of Kefali's as his thing... not just in the battle menu, but also just He's literally decorated with the symbol of Kephales all over his attire. I guess you can say I have the benefit of knowing the future, because I've technically already had that spoiled for me just by having him. And then obviously the obvious symbolism that he's wearing, that also kind of strongly hints it.
What?
You heard him. You're gonna become the new god and remake this world into your own image.
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow.
Yep, pretty much.
All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World Bearer. And all under Kephales's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
It's impossible.
Yeah, obviously they're not going to take too kindly to that.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next lives?
He's not really saying it, but in the end, you're probably going to end up doing it anyway.
Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kephali themselves.
We never did get to see the full extent of that, so are we going to find out now?
You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins.
And you probably are going to get it one way or the other. You know, if we ignore the fact that he isn't already dying.
And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
So that's his game. So basically, if I'm going down, you're all coming with me. Bravo! That is indeed quite the game of fighty chess you're playing.
By the gods, even Kindness has betrayed Akuma.
Oh no! Who can we trust now? Our beloved Council of Elders! Oh no!
The Kephalers are gone. What Kephali are gone?
Yup, they're about ready to tear her apart. What's wrong, Aglaia? I thought you'd be happy. But, well. Then again...
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions.
Even if she didn't, no. You have to admit, it sounds kind of fake. Like, I had no idea he did that. Honest, I swear. We would never have let him do that.
Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
Yes.
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight. Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akima's codex as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
How is this permitted?
Somebody do something! This is how we're supposed to go.
Absolutely outrageous.
So this is how Liberty dies. With thunderous applause. Actually, no, there hasn't been any applause yet. It's just been a lot of angry yelling. What am I saying?
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please.
You tell those assholes. Well, the Council of Elders, the citizens, the court's still out with them, most of them. Yes, now listen to your beautiful Greek goddess who sounds like a sexy British woman.
Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akima's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment.
Does that mean I can judge them?
First, Elder Kindness of Akima and Ligus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god.
Who most likely used to be just some regular guy trying to live his life.
In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akima is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
So noon is the 7th action hour. Huh. Here I would have thought it would have been like the 6th or the 12th, but okay. Alright, I'll work with it.
Yes!
That's what we deserve!
Agreed! Agreed!
Curse you!
Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefali. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Damn, they are really out for blood today.
Professor.
I like pie! I like pie! Okay, no.
Let him die! 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 Let
I guess Anaxa's okay with dying as a murderer.
Let him die! Let him die! Let him die! Let him die! Let him die!
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Are you going to let him die?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die! 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 Let him
You can just hear the bloodlust in their voices.
Let him die! Let him die!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Aglaya doesn't give the order for him to die, they're gonna make it happen themselves. If they find him walking alone in the streets or whatever.
Then, in light of the people's voice,
You're gonna let him die.
O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
She looks extra happy about that. Is it because of the grudge? Oh, hey there. It's like, I know you two have had a grudge for the better part of God knows how long, but, well, you seem a little too happy. We have another lady here who looks bored out of her mind, clapping very softly. Okay, now we're going back to the Trailblazer's point of view, and oh, okay.
A sea of flowers?
Yes.
What is this place?
It's the place where you get to meet the woman of your dreams. Not really. Maybe.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos.
Hi. See, I was kind of right. Okay, no.
Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends.
I like what you've done with the place. It's a beautiful place. What the? Mom, I made it! My character arc is finally done! What the fuck? What is this? What is this? Okay. Okay. Who's mom in this case? Ugh. It's like part of me really wants to choose that just because it's so damn stupid. It's like I feel my hand slipping, but it's like I don't want to ruin the moment, but then it's like ugh.
Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same.
That's good to know.
Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos himself. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls.
When she said, "Did you know?" I was almost here like, am I watching a "Did you know" gaming video? But no. I guess you could say Polixio has been very busy.
And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Amphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the Netherworld and return you to the realm of the living.
Okay, well, now it's time to ask me a question that's been burning on my mind since the last stream. He's going back, but are you not? Are we gonna have to say goodbye to her too?
In exchange, please take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain.
Well, you have my word. You're not going back? But at what cost? While I want to say this is what I really want to know.
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny.
Then I guess we're... Wow, that actually kind of hit me hard.
That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the Netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
I'll do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
Keep moving forward and don't look back.
Keep going. The Express is right here with you.
I believe in you.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me go back. Nope. Invisible wall. Yeah, obviously I was just going to go back to be stupid, but okay, no. Have a slowly walk over there. And I do mean slowly. I can't even hit the dash option. I was a bit freaked out hearing March's voice again because, well...
Listen. Just keep moving.
Oh, I hear the whispers. Saying, look back for me. It's like, hey, remember that? That was practically 2 years ago. When I started playing.
One day, our paths will cross again.
You're really gonna pull that on me, are you? One of my favorite parts of that quest, that whole story.
Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow.
But I wasn't there for that. Okay.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Stupid sexy Aglaya. Do they have to pick the picture of her where she looks like she's about to do something? And when she's looking at me all seductive?
Onward. Show me your courage.
Okay, well.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
I was there. Literally, I was there.
Almost there.
Yep.
Finally. Thank you, Castris.
I was about to say, why does it look like she's holding still? Well. Anyway, I guess ignoring that.
Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers.
As long as you don't look... Well, I was about to say, yeah, don't look back. Don't turn around, 'cause you're gonna see my heart breaking. Don't turn around.
Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path.
Will there be peaches?
It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
What's this?
I saw Fentilia.
What in the world are these shadows and voices?
You don't remember?
All of this is proof that you once lived.
Yes, exactly.
Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend!
There you are.
Take my hand. Let's go home.
So happy. Well, I guess all I can say now is bye, Castris. Goodbye, Another Realm. Goodbye, Castris. Hello again, Mortal Realm.
Let the trail blazing continue. I'm back.
At last. I knew you could do it.
Okay, now it looks more like Kalis. Or maybe I just saw it all wrong, I don't know. Because we do know that they've had their own workaround to avoid having to make two different versions of something. But anyway.
Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own? It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago.
I know. And if you can't really tell, I don't exactly want to say goodbye to Casterus. But, well.
It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod, and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land. The other shore is very cold. May I borrow your warmth one last time? Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
And now we're back to this. It's like, well, I'm still kind of recovering from that, but here we are.
I gave up everything in search of truth, and it culminated in this very moment. You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you...
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words, not mine.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thainan?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
Out of context, it also sounds like, well, kind of like in Pokemon X and Y. My Emolga wants to shock your, or what was it? My Pachirisu wants to shock your Emolga or something. Or my Emolga wants to shock your Dedenne. Can my core flame resonate with yours? Anyway, enough of me being stupid. Although being real, once again, I'm sure a lot of guys want to have their core flame. No. No.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
We do apparently get to learn about what Aglaya used to be like as a person, but yeah, I guess now isn't that time.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Thainan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before.
Yep, truly ironic.
But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Thainan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Era Nova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Glaya, we're back.
Where did you come from?
Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
And Happy New Year, everybody. The core flame of death.
My childhood musings, huh? So naive.
Yep. So I guess have a good night, Nansha. Yep. Good night. It was like, yeah, unfortunately, I don't quite know all of the Titans. Their symbols off the top of my head. But yeah, it's like, Kefli is the only one I recognize. Although we do have the two scales there. Well, maybe someday I'll learn. But until then...
I'm gladdened by your triumph.
Oh, sorry.
But I don't see Castris among your number.
Yes, well...
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She finally understood her origins and completed her trial. I believe she'll always be at our side.
I agree.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Trinan, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well.
That scalding core flame. That's quite the description.
You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Let the ceremony begin.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in his good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Surrender the core flame. And, well, I kind of said it already, but I guess just for completion's sake. Goodbye, Castris.
A constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Look! It's...
Well, there she is. Well, apparently it's a divine echo, but...
Is that Castorus?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
What did she say?
Yes, since well... Us as the player, we didn't get a good look into that either.
That's the language of the Titans. Castorus... No. The Titan. They said... I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose it's my turn now.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Yeah... I've talked about it so many times, but... losing your memories and your sense of self, like even if your body's immortal, that person you once were ceases to exist, so... It is almost like a fate worse than death in a sense. Almost. But I guess it also depends on how you see it. Anyway. Yeah, it's like... well... what was it? Well... I guess in Castorus... well, with her case... I wouldn't say that, like with Polixia, that she didn't necessarily forget her past life. Castorus forgot about her. But, well...
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind.
Yeah, I guess the qualities that made you who you are will always remain as part of the core of who you are.
It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memories of my past life. Besides, I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, What are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver. And especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
The most important one, apparently.
Anaxa, I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the New World.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
Farewell, great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Circes, Circes. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know?
Oh my.
But, since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead.
Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Thankfully, she's still alive.
Okay, we're back here now.
Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Her condition was very similar. It's just that at that time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition.
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
Hijacked?
Hijacked?
Yes, could you explain a bit on that?
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there's a species of fish on Von Walk that has the memory span of less than a second. It forgets anything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar will happen?
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine.
Yeah, so care to explain a little bit?
But an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
So then does that go to my theory of how you can have an immortal body, but if you lose your memories, that is almost essentially equatable to death? Well, in this case, it would be you turn to nothingness, because you are literally an empty shell, devoid of those memories.
Nothingness?
The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. It's an abstract expression, just expressing that you're just living in the moment, which is, like, what's happening now. So it is neither the past nor the present. It is somewhere in between.
Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Okay. Well then.
Miss Black Swan, there is one thing that I haven't looked into deeply until now. You've guided us to Amphorius, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer.
You're right. It's like there's definitely more going on with you.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
What if she is?
I mean no offense. I am merely speculating. But I'd appreciate your honesty, if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
perfect example.
Regarding what happens when you lose your memories?
A world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Emphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
Huh. Okay.
So the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to this star zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of these people?
I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflicts.
Remodeling a world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just simple Pathstriders. Do they wield the powers of Emanators?
You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li.
So what you're saying, could they be the ones who hijacked March 7th's memories?
I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th, but the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Emphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
What?
What's wrong?
This is actually the first time, at least in a long time, I've seen Black Swan actually look scared or concerned.
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko.
Uh-oh.
Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
That's not good at all.
Has something changed?
It's Fu Li. Their gaze has just swept across Emphorius.
Oh. Well then. Oh, we're back to Herta.
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head.
Memo snatcher?
What's even more interesting is that the word Emphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's, hard to explain.
Well...
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Emphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Emphorius?
You're planning to head to Emphorius yourself?
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did. See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates. Then, sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh boy.
All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I technically don't need to do that because I already have her, but maybe there's a good chance that this one is still probably better than mine, since she's probably better equipped, even though she's a slightly lower level. And now Herta doesn't care.
Madam, watching you work has been an enlightening experience for me. It's hard to imagine that an outstanding scholar like you could maintain such a relaxed manner most of the time.
Because she doesn't care.
Your calm and collected nature is truly a trait that I should learn.
This brat. Why does everything that comes out of his mouth sound so snarky?
Welcome to my world. At least when we were trying to go up against him as the freaking main antagonist of Pentaconi. That's nothing compared to that smug grin that he had like 80% of the time. Either way, she doesn't care.
Thank you, Madam Herta. Companions are the lifeblood of the Astral Express. When things are settled, we will repay you for all your help.
Well, this young man sure is courteous.
Okay. Well. Okay, well. Then let's go up to the mirror. Well, okay, we can just decide, like, no, I don't want to go to the mirror, I want to leave. How far can I go? Oh, hello. Nice to see you guys are still lounging around. Possibly still waiting for Ron May. There are the kitties. Or, well, at least... Nope. Okay, yeah, we have a few of them here. And then we have some enemies. Yeah, it's like I've just basically decided, like, nope, I'm not gonna do anything. It's like, what's that? You want me to continue the quest? No! I'm just gonna go and fight some random enemies.
Future will come.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the sky!
I keep forgetting that Silverwolf 999 can do that. It makes her extra helpful in, like, any boss battles that involve Kafka. I'll say that much. And they died, but we're not out of the woods yet.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn! Strike!
Okay. And then they died.
Alright, now that everything is ready... Mirrors, get to work.
Well, psh. Okay. I'll go ahead and let's actually continue the story properly now. I'm just kind of surprised that it's like, I can actually just leave and be like, so long, suckers! Okay, that can't open, so you can only go up to that little area.
First mirror, input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herda. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Second mirror?
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphoria's celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herda.
It's like, yeah. If we remember how... Well, the last time we were with her... Anyway, third mirror.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herda. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think.
Really?
Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
Yeah, I guess if we're talking disappearance, yeah, nobody down there probably would recognize her. Especially unless Don Hung has met her.
As you wish.
And finally, fourth mirror. Oh.
Fourth mirror, you'll be in charge of...
Something.
It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring. Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
Huh. Okay, so we're gonna go back to first mirror, or... No, we are.
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body. Amphorius. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activated.
Oh! So that's Amphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique.
Yep, it's literally just a big infinity symbol.
Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power.
Huh. Okay. And who do we have here?
What a magnificent sight. Is this the entrance to Amphorius?
It's something important.
Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
Okay, so what do we have here?
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
Man, I just love the way she just said it. Like, yep, she's unapologetic about it. It's ugly. Yeah, I've been up here before, but... Well.
What's this? Oh, how creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare?
Okay, last but not least... them two.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herda to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives.
Okay. Jeez.
It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of. Now then, how am I going to get into Amphorius?
Well, here we go.
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
What are you doing here?
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Okay, just... the way he just kind of forced himself to say that.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias. Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate protocol, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Yep, because she doesn't care.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered. and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the Ultimate Protocol, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor, and assure you that, in the worst-case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh? No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
Well then. Oh. Okay. Well, now what? Are you just gonna leave us like that? Nameless recollection. She sank into a sea of flowers for karma, and he turned to ash as the answer. The farewells experienced during your travels. Head to the book and write it down. Say head to the vortex of Genesis and recall what came before. Thanatos and Circe's core flames have been returned. Sometime after that. The 12 constellations hover above, overlooking the vortex of Genesis. They embody the 12 Amphorian deities, fate, foundation, creations, and calamity of this world. Now, 10 among them have fallen. Their core flames return to the origin of Genesis. Above you, constellations shimmer, their brilliance echoing the faint slumber of each titan. And you have experienced 4 ascensions and 4 partings. Strife, time, reason, and death. What a long journey it's been. The Lance of Fury once became the Mad King, plunging the world into endless strife until your valor brought it to an end. And its demigod successor, the undying Midamos, chose to bear the title of Kremnos alone, returning home to be crowned as the last line of defense for the Holy City. Mighty, may your battles know no defeat. Back then, the incarnation of time entrusted Mem to you at the Temple of the Three Fates. Back then, the lively girl with red hair fulfilled her mission and bid the first farewell. Time speaks not of fairness, yet it never stops. And now this power resides in your hands. See you tomorrow, Trian. Not long ago, the head of the Grove Sages helped you repel the menace that is the Black Tide. And still not long past, that unreleased scholar staged one grand performance, granting you a glimpse of this world's truth at the cost of his life. Oh, the incarnation of reason, have you found your answer at the end of existence? And finally, the prophecy once made the hand of shadow I messed that up. The prophecy once made the shadow... Damn you. The prophecy once made the hand of shadow choose 2 people, granting one the fate of death. Yet their bond wove a hauntingly beautiful tale that stretched across time. At the end, the incarnation of death who journeyed from the nether realm to the living world chose to remain in that sea of flowers, retrieving your future. At the end of the West Wind, we shall meet again, Casterus. And yeah, what a long journey it's been. I'm guessing this is the start of the new update, so this is almost like... This is the recap season, or this is the recap episode. You know, because in case you need a refresher since it's been so long. Time and again, farewells haven't numbed you. You can't help but wonder, how many more goodbyes will the journey of trailblazing entail? You question whether you'll be able to express each goodbye with heartfelt emotion. You mean until you reach a certain point where you're just so numb to it all, where it's like you don't feel any emotion at all saying goodbye to anybody? Well, I would like to hope that doesn't happen, just thinking about it. Your thoughts sink into the ocean. You recall how the Amphorians cherish epics, using stories to soothe their sorrows. Perhaps you should embrace this way to dispel your melancholy and regain your strength. Then let it begin. Countless words of adventure surge through your mind. You need only to grasp just one to anchor your creation. What? Don't be influenced by the noise outside. Just focus on the key word in your mind. Not now, Himiko, I'm busy! Or, well, it can't be her. It is indeed difficult. But you should still cling to your inspiration, weaving heartfelt and elegant verses. It's like, okay! It's like, screw it! What do you want? Alright, this is an impossible task. Just one glance at your phone. It won't disrupt your thoughts, or so you tell yourself. It all starts with just, I need to check my phone for one thing. And then you end up on your phone for like 3 hours, doing whatever. Oh, Cypher. What have you got for me? $30 for you and $70 for me? I'm coming. That's... okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything to that. So I'm just gonna do this. Well... okay, well... You must admit that some people still manage to live joyfully at this arduous low point. At this arduous low point in life. Cypher's endless desires for wealth seem more turbulent than the waters of Scale Gorge Waterscape. Forget the past for now. It only brings sorrow. But sadness has no place in this moment. What you need is the drive to move forward. You decide to head to Styxia, where the River of Souls is no longer blocked, to meet up with that cat girl. Okay. We can officially call her a cat girl. I mean, obviously, yes she was, but I just, like... It's like, do we just call her that? But anyway, apparently we can. Hopefully, those glittering, clinking trinkets will, as always, lift your spirits. Okay.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful.
Okay, it just warped me over here.
And the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. If I write a letter and put it in a drift bottle, will she be able to read it?
I have no idea how that would work. Okay, we can either be like, now's not the time to feel down, or what I really want to say, I miss Casters too.
No, this shouldn't be so depressing.
Okay, so now Mem is going to be the voice of reason. Or in this case, the voice of, like... Turn that frown upside down!
Now's not the time to feel down. We've got to pull ourselves together.
So you're going to do the little Paimon dance.
By the way, it was Miss Cypher who asked us to come here. But where has she gone?
She's right behind you.
Huh?
What's that sound? Is there something else here? Or is there someone else here? Well, who would you think?
Yes, and this aura feels so familiar.
Oh, is it not her then?
Let's go check it out together. Be very careful.
Oh boy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That's not good. Huh. Just tossing them in there. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Just tossing them in there. No. Give me the frickin'... Thank you. It only took like I don't know how many tries. The old team. Oops. It's like, there, if we miss Casterus so much, then I will become Casterus. Well, anyway. The ethereal glow on the butterfly's wings is the very essence of the deceased, as if draped in the clothing of death itself. They despise it, yet they embrace it with love. There's gonna be love!
Hey, what's that on the ground? Should we pick it up?
That depends. Is it dangerous?
Careful, careful.
Oh, okay, you're gonna check it.
It's a piece of black cloth.
Okay, so then he's here too!
Now, where have I seen this before?
Are you really? Yeah, see, he knows. Did someone rip off a piece of my clothes? It's the Flame Reaver.
What? How could they be here?
I don't know. Memmy mem mem.
Look out!
Oh great, he is here! Hey, how's it going?
Wait! We both know what this thing can do!
I didn't even get to see the thing. Okay, Mem, get ready.
Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with Time's power as soon as we can.
Okay.
The River of Souls.
Yes, that's kind of where we're at.
Is full of fish, big and delicious.
But there's always a bigger fish.
What?
I know, it's like, what are we talking about here? The flame chase journey stops. Meow, meow.
What? Cypher, are you somehow...
Meow?
What's happening? Is this meant to be a riddle? The Flame Reaver's gone mad. The end.
We already knew about the mad part, but are we still in danger?
Maybe he's just senile. Right now, he thinks he's in a magical lollipop land full of dancing fairies and teddy bears and who knows what else. Yeah, I knew it. But now the question is, okay, Cypher, what are you doing? How are you pulling this off?
Sorry, I couldn't pass on the chance to give you two a good scare.
Well then. So it's you, Cypher. What a terrible person. Let's leave. This Cypher must be fake too. Run! You know what? I guess just because I said it. Let's leave!
Ah, don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one.
Are you sure?
Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that Swordmaster. Make sure you stay on your toes, no matter where you are.
So you're playing both good cop and bad cop? Well, ain't I grateful for the reminder. I'm so strong that I don't need your reminder.
Hey, I'm just making it up to you. You'd do the same in my shoes.
You're making it up to me?
So, was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick? It looked so real. Is that the power of the trickery demigod?
At this point, I mean, it is a form of trickery, so I don't see why not. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that she can do that.
Disguise? No. It's not as simple as that. Let me think about how to explain this. For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came from the Flame Reaver's cloak?
Like, holy crap, we're about to die?
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here somewhere?
That's right. And then you heard some footsteps. What did you think when that happened?
Holy crap, he found us.
Well, we thought it must be the Flame Reaver coming this way.
Yep, exactly. I just used some hints and, mental suggestions to help you believe in a lie.
Because with enough believers, lies become reality.
Lies are what Zagreus is best at. If everyone believes in a lie, then it becomes reality.
Well, there it is. I do believe Hoki's mentioned it before, but, like, yeah, that this line would kind of show up again, sort of. So, yep, with enough believers, lies become reality. Don't you flutter them eyelashes at me?
Power to make lies into reality? That's got all my hair standing up.
Nice! Now I know your secret! And you're just telling us everything like that?
You think I might be lying? No need. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in telling you.
Okay.
Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's time to get going.
Okay.
Oh, was that your teleslate?
I guess so. And yeah, it's like, there she is seducing me with the sound of her voice again. Okay, who's texting me? Fine on. The Grove?
Aren't you a popular one? But I got to you first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the Grove.
Okay. Why do you need so much money anyway? Do you need to pay the mafia or something? Gonna go live handsomely somewhere after this?
Live handsomely? You mean spend all this money? That's so not why I hunt for treasures.
Then why do you do it?
Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change.
It's like Mr. Krabs almost... Well, yeah, I guess basically Mr. Krabs.
But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other people when I get what I want, I won't be walking with greed. Right? Isn't that simple?
Is that how it works?
So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined prophecies and fates will never catch up to me.
I doubt they could even if they want. I doubt they couldn't even try if they wanted to with how fast you can run.
That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this rate. The treasures of Styxia aren't gonna float up on their own. Come on, Grey Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Well then. If you're gonna wink at me like that... What?
Ah, so this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been enriched with another fascinating piece of information. Thank you for leading me here, Lord Donham.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised a council elder like yourself would be willing to journey so far to inspect the Express.
Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origins, I'm sure more would be intrigued by the Trailblaze. Sadly, discussions about the world beyond the sky remain taboo.
Yep, don't we know it?
It's been quite some time since you first arrived in Akima. Presumably, you've been looking for a way to leave ever since.
Have we? If we have, I haven't really paid any attention to it. How would we leave, though, even then? Like, I'm sure you're not gonna allow us to.
I've been actively gathering clues and testing different things. Sadly, the more I find out, the more powerless I feel.
Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries. It isn't something you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
In the Grove, I discovered extensive research on the Sky Titan. It appears that many scholars from Amphorius believe the taboo against the world beyond the sky stems from a curse cast by Aquila.
Which would kind of make sense.
Exactly. Of the 12 Titans of Amphorius, Aquila is known for being the most capricious. The weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's breath is a brisk wind, and their cries resound as thunder in a storm.
Additionally, Aquila is one of the 2 Titans whose core flames have yet to be returned.
Yep.
The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a carefully considered strategy.
If returning Aquila's core flame can break the sky's curse, we won't have to exhaust ourselves searching for a way back. We can simply focus on aiding the Chrysos heirs.
Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends and homeland. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my judgment is correct, I might be able to conduct a thorough overhaul of its power systems.
Really? But...
Of course. That's only if you, my lord, permit me to interact with it.
This could go a few different ways.
By all means, please, proceed. But be careful. The Express's thrusters are extremely delicate.
You honor me with your trust. I will be very careful.
Hopefully, we don't regret that.
This is unbelievable. You seem to understand its structure perfectly. Have you repaired something like this before?
Not exactly. But we Antikytherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed companion could set off on your return journey sooner.
But isn't the real issue with Aquila?
Hypothetically, Lord Donholm, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvents Aquila's divine punishment.
You can?
Would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chase journey?
I wonder why he wants us to consider that.
I don't understand. Does the Council of Elders possess some secret means of counteracting divine punishment?
Yeah, it's like... Can we really even trust anything he says? Like, he's pretty much been super suspicious from the very moment we first met him. Or, well, us, the players, seeing him.
It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need to know is, I can make it happen.
Maybe this is not a decision by the Council of Elders, but rather his personal wish.
Yep. He's got his own agenda, most likely.
The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
Forgive me, Lord Lygus, but I must be frank. When visiting Dawncloud, I reviewed the records of many council elders. Among them, only your background was nearly blank. I'd like to accept your goodwill, but given such a mysterious background and motives, anyone cautious would have doubts.
Okay, yeah, now we're getting... Yeah, that's definitely not suspicious at all.
Your prudence impresses me, just as expected.
Are these people?
Oh, great.
Is this a trap? Is that why you accompanied me here?
Great.
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Donholm. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to obstruct them. I am neutral.
Well...
Out of respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to ensure the safety of you and your companion.
One against four, then. Just to confirm, if things turn ugly later, will you help?
I will not. As I said, I remain neutral.
I guess we're gonna see how neutral he really is.
Are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer and continue supporting the Chrysos heirs?
You weren't wrong about one thing, Lord Lygus. Indeed, we must try to return to our companions. But our companions now also include the flame-chasing Chrysos heirs. The Nameless cannot and will not ignore the fate of our companions.
So I see. This is what you call trailblazing.
When I asked if you'd help, I meant the ones who need help are them.
Well then, Don Hung's over here like, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Oh, okay. Meanwhile...
You have such overwhelming powers. Why? Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend!
What the hell's going on?
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. But a few months ago, that would have knocked me out.
Always keeping me on edge. If I had passed out, that would have been it.
Well, that's why I made sure you were well fed and rested on the road.
Good to know.
Thanks for the help. To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen myself with the most aggressive methods.
By almost maiming yourself?
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hyperbolic time sanctum that the bards describe.
She did the Paimon dance, and... Is this basically like your answer to the hyperbolic time chamber? Well, yeah, except we're not locked in here training and... Or, okay, well, yes, we are locked in here training, but I guess it's different from the hyperbolic time chamber.
It's working pretty well, wouldn't you say? But combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy's weapon, mine feels like I'm swinging a lump of iron. I can't tell you how many swords I've gone through since the training began.
Well then, why not get Cartonis to help? Weight training, huh? So also like Goku?
It's a good thing Cartonis is the finest blacksmith in Amphorius. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but in order to help me, he deliberately turned down all other business.
Oh. So he's really gonna give it his all.
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after all. Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been recently, maybe you're right.
But, Phainon, I've been somewhat concerned about you. Lately, you seem more and more fixated on that swordmaster in black.
That's quite the sudden shift in topic.
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger, but seeds of unrest are also growing in me.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikador's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadows of their past are ultimately weak. Times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud my judgment again.
and neglect my duties.
You've really grown. But you can't beat them yet. We'll all be here by your side.
You're right, partner. As of now, I'm not able to handle that Swordmaster on my own. I still need the help of my friends. Every time I say something, things get so serious. I don't want to be the person who keeps bringing the mood down. I'm out of energy for training today. How about we go to the library of Philia to lighten the mood?
Okay.
Sure. That's what I've been looking forward to. We deserve to enjoy ourselves after all the hard work.
So happy.
Today, I'm definitely going to...
Man, what are you doing? What were you reading before? Why not take the interesting ones home?
Oh, great idea! However, that would mean no more reasons to visit the Grove.
Well, I guess you have me there.
That's the charm of this place. You can find whatever you're into here.
Really? Well.
The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but we could still spend an entire day at the Library of Philia.
Okay, and yep, here we are again. Can I sit in the chair? Well, I can investigate. At the base of the sacred tree lies the throne, the pinnacle of mortal wisdom. Countless scholars of the Grove spent their lives striving to reach this seat of knowledge. Yet now it stands before you, unguarded and unclaimed. A faint whisper seems to echo in your ears. O trailblazer from afar, can you resist the temptation of ascending to the throne? Undoubtedly I cannot. Why couldn't you resist? Oh. Indeed, when such a grand yet empty throne appears before you, who could resist the urge to sit upon it? Besides, what harm could refusing this temptation possibly bring, save for missing an opportunity? You decide to yield to the desire in your heart, but not so fast. Before becoming king, there's something you must do first. We're trying to become king? You need to select your subjects. Ordinary humans. Maybe a tad more fantasy. Chaotic evil! Evil! Like Siege Queen? I just want to take a selfie. Alright, such a simple and pure wish deserves to be granted, so go ahead and take a seat. Look, March! I'm on the throne! Click. It's done. Thankfully, no fee-collecting administrators are present. You can follow your heart and remain seated here until the world crumbles. If Cersei doesn't come to make you pay. Well then. Okay. Sovereign of the Woods. What? Can I do this again? Okay. You want a more fanatical world. Great choice. You shoulder a giant sword and carry 2 bottles of pomegranate juices as you approach the final battle platform alone. Standing in your way is the familiar Flame Reaver. Combat-brained brute Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Coward shackled by memories, Orynyx, the Veil of Evernight. Great fool trapped in the cocoon, Cersei's, the Bow of Rift. A brand of self-righteous titans, and you, the nameless, here seeking the flame. You're all the same filth.
The black-clad swordsman unsheathes a strangely shaped blade and points it at your chest. A fierce battle is inevitable. What happens next? Well, no one can fight the same battle twice, not even your imagination. Regardless, you defeated the swordsman and claimed ultimate victory. What a ripoff! The White Dryad brings word. At the end of the forest, at the sacred site of scholars, Ardrith becomes the sovereign of the grove. Under your rule, it would surely be described as an era of trailblazing. Wow, okay. Well, at least they let me experience all the different options. Catch. I don't know. Now I just want to see what all the options are. Evil! Craving more thrilling adventures? Perfect! Recall your journeys here, passing through shadowy forests, greeted warmly by monstrous creatures, and naturally looting every treasure along the way. This pillaging style reminds you of a certain character from a story. Mimicking their manner, you slick back your hair and stride towards the unoccupied throne. Okay. Now is not the time to rest. Too bad there aren't any portraits hanging around the throne. You can't smash the egg of Adromus against them. Okay. That's random. Kind of not what I was expecting for something, you know, involving evil. Okay, so then what's this one, this last choice gonna be? A world governed by common sense. Very well. In this sitting, whenever someone ascends to the throne, Zagreus will cast a coin for him. One side for greatness, the other for madness. Oh great, are we gonna be basically doing the Two-Face thing? Now the coin has been tossed. It's your turn to reveal the answer. View result. Wash your hands first. The result is greatness. Wonderful. You are a wise monarch, diligently dedicating yourself to the governance of your kingdom. No one is more worthy of this throne than you. Sitting here doesn't feel that great. The hard seat pokes uncomfortably against you, and the prickling sensation makes you uneasy. But you believe these are simply the trials one must endure to become a ruler. It's like, this is the throne of agony. Or the throne of moderate discomfort. Clearly, you've fallen in love with this feeling. The White Dryad brings word. At the end of the forest, at the sacred site of scholars, Ardrith has become the sovereign of the grove. Okay, now what happens if I just choose the other option? Okay, so if I just say I want to view the result is utter madness! Congratulations! You are a tyrannical ruler! Powerful, ruthless, and unyielding. Despite much criticism and resistance, you have overcome all obstacles to claim the throne. You run your hand over the hard-won seat. It is cold and unyielding, mirroring your current mood. Your fingers are nicked by the sharp edges, drawing blood. The crimson stains the metallic patterns like a sinister curse. Yet you won't regret any of this, since you've fallen in love with this feeling. The White Dryad brings word. At the end of the forest, at the sacred site of scholars. Ardith has become the sovereign of the Grove. Okay. And that's all she wrote. Now, what about this thing? Listen to the Titan's echoes. Bow of Rift, Circes. Spring plants, questions, infertile mind. Okay, I was like, the sound is kind of creeping me out. Autumn yields wisdom pure and true. Amidst holy leaves, truth we find. Endless flowers and holy leaves. Oh, okay, we're just going this way. Or are we? Oh, I have to... Okay, well. Okay, well... Although, then again... It's like 4:30 in the morning, so... Can I do the thing? Okay, it just shoves me out of the way. Yep. Okay, so... I don't have to worry about bopping her on the head with anything. But, okay. Because I'm just here like... How long have I been streaming for? It's been almost 3 hours. Okay, well let me just take a look at these. Dawn of the Living Dead. Return to the place where you began trailblazing in Amphorius. Return to where the express car went down. The law as the crown of peace. The citizenry will vote to decide the future of Amphorius. Witness the final result of the Citizens' Assembly. Okay. Unmoor and sail away from the underworld. Do not look back, no matter how sweet and serene the call to remain. Accept your companion's help and leave the nether realm. What the... Fluffy puppy tail. Collect ghost stories with the ghost hunting squad. Yep, unfortunately, it's like I'm still working on that. It's taking a... Well, yeah, that has to be like one of the longest ones. One of the longest events. Obtain the audio record Divine Echo Reason. Sit upon the throne at Murmuring Woods, Grove of Epiphany. Okay. Yep, unfortunately. Okay. In that case, I think I will just go ahead and leave it there for now. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess I'm going to assume that I finished with that patch, and now I'm starting on what would be the next one. I mean, it's like we fulfilled the... what am I even trying to say? We got what we went there for. Casterus found the Shadow of Death, became Thanatos, or she's gonna become Thanatos. And... yeah, I guess overall, that was kind of a... Well, okay, we technically didn't end on that note, but then it's like... We did end on that note, but then we saw all this other stuff going on with March and Herda, and... point is, I think it's a good place to leave off for now. So, I guess next time we're gonna go to the Library of Phila and I guess see what happens next to us. But anyway, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Later, folks.